Why is it sideways? I hope everything's working. All I know is that my screen is sideways and everything's pretty delayed. Um. Oh, Sonic. What's up, Sonic? How you doing? Glad to see you here. Have the game right here. I didn't get the disc version, sadly, but it is what it is. Let me know if you can hear me well or not. I'm not sure how good the audio is. What's up, Hivo? How you doing? Also, I managed to find a Dragon Ball background theme to use on my PS3, so that's pretty cool. I gave all my brothers and my dad different themes. I really want to get the real version of this. This is the demo for Minecraft on the PS3. I want to get the actual OG version to actually play. All right, let's start the game. Okay, that's good to know, Sonic. Glad to hear you're doing good. Yo, this is so nostalgic. I haven't played this game in over 10 years. That's crazy to think about. Also, my reflection is in the TV. Trying to see if I can see it, but it's really delayed. Yo, this is so nostalgic. Wait. Hmm. Let's see if I can get the audio working on the TV. I just turned it off by accident. All right, the audio's on. What's up, John? How you doing? I'm so stupid. I have to get my portal. I'll be right back. All right, everything should be ready. Whoa, yeah. I was about to say, why did it say 22 people? That had to be a glitch. A YouTube short stream? That's pretty dumb. Like, that makes no sense. Well, no, it makes sense. I get it, but like, why do YouTube short streams even exist? That's dumb. All right, I think we have everything ready, so let's get the game started. Yo, this menu is so nostalgic, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, I did play like a pretty good far amount of the story with my brother on this save. So let's start a new one right here. We're gonna do max difficulty, heavy hitter, since we don't have nightmare unlocked yet, because we didn't beat the game. All right. Yeah, exactly. I wish it wasn't sideways. That's so annoying. Also, I guess it helps with the retro feel, but my uncle gave me this TV. It's pretty old. I'm pretty sure my brother said it came out in 2009. I'm making a beginner, easiest difficulty playthrough on Supercharger so I could get the racing emblems easy. That makes sense, High Volt. What's up, Eggy the Egg? I think it's sideways because I'm streaming through my phone, so it automatically assumes I'm like trying to stream it in a phone type of format for YouTube Shorts. But yeah, how are you doing? Is that display like is that Skylanders display in the cutscene an actual thing you can buy in real life? Like, did they ever make that an actual display product? I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I'm doing pretty all right so far. Huh. Chaos is built so weird. This dude has no ankles. This dude need to hit legs. There's no way. I honestly don't know how his legs support his head. That's an actual display. That's pretty good. I am Leon, and I have come to guide you on a great journey. Yo, no. Welcome to Skyland. I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm sorry all that happened. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. It had long been my duty to watch over the Skylanders and lead them, but this task has been given to you. And now you have found a giant, which is why I have sought you out. Giants were the first Sky go, and they have not been seen in Skylands for a very long time. I believe you have found to better understand. So if Chaos talked to the figures of the Skylanders, wouldn't that mean he knows our existence? Yeah, I assume so, because Chaos is also a portal master. He just have any Skylanders to summon. And he's also already living in Skyland, so it would be kind of useless. Time of the Giants. This is so nostalgic. Holy, why did the quality just dip so bad? What the heck? It was just somewhat fine a few minutes ago. And forced to build massive monuments for the evil Archean. He knows we exist in traps. Oh yeah, because he broke the fourth wall in his boss fight. Rise to a new age of heroes. Plus, Cassandra. Well, we didn't get an official name and swap for us, but as well. All right, guys, which Skylander should we start with? We could start with the starter pack Skylanders or anyone else I might have. I guess I'll just pour the bag out. Okay, I did not expect them to come out like that. I hope none of them got messed up from that. I don't think they did, though. When did my Skylanders collection start growing so much? Like I used to have 20, and that was it. Eyebrow, he is the goat. He is the goat. I get that. All right.
My eye. Well done, Portal Master.
Yo, let's go. All right. Dang, they kind of just give that one out for free. And they just say you'll learn about it later. Like, what about now? You just gave me one. Oh, the Giants can pick up rocks. That's so cool. Actually, don't find like I love the Giants so much. But other than like Eyebrow, Tree Rex, and like Swarm, I don't annoying. Because I usually have cash now instead of money in my cash app. I need a way to make money so bad. Like it's not funny. Like I literally have no way to make her.
Certain objects by pressing the action button.
Right. Nothing down there. I think that's where we started. Imaginators is so sure. Oh yeah, Hivo, did you finish Imaginators? Also, how did you clip through the floor in Imaginators, Hivo? Like you sent me a clip where you clipped through the floor. How did you? What level was that? But yeah, Imaginators is short, but I feel like they have a lot of bonus stuff for you to do. So I still like the game. I do wish the story mode was longer though. All right, sadly, Eyebrow is maxed out with upgrades in his level, so there's not too much of a purpose for me to get chests with him. I'll still be hunting after them though, since I want to platinum the game and everything. Plus, either way, I use him to buy stuff from the orc later on. It was the Golden Arcade. How did you clip through that level of all levels? Like I feel like that level will be harder to clip through. Like I can see someone clipping through the first level, since there's the Golden Arcade.
I know one day help would come, and here you are. Quick, follow me.
This game was Humpies or something else.
Listen, everyone.
Hey, it's the GOAT. I think his name is Gigantus, right?
I know a secret way into the tunnels, but we need you to take care of the guards. My name's Gigantus.
Yo, it's the GOAT. What happened to this dude? Like, he obviously probably died since this was 10,000 years ago, but still.
It's good to be giant, because you can do stuff like this. Okay, Skylanders, let's go.
All right. I don't think there's anything here. Oh, Soul Gem.
I see something. Giant
Shroom Boom. The boulder lifting is actually pretty cool. Because it does good damage too. So if you can find one before a fight, it's actually pretty useful. Right, Shroom Boom's Soul Gem. I guess I'll pick Shroom Boom away. Pretty badly. This is Trap Team Shroom Boom, but I don't really care. It still works. Hey, statues of Chop Chop. That's so cool. But I'm assuming this is just one of the Archeans that has the same race as Chop Chop, because I don't think Chop Chop existed 10,000 years ago. If so, that's cool, though. It means he's just really old. I break through there, don't I? Okay, yeah. We could go back to Eyebrow for a bit, I guess.
I've got my eye.
All right, let's jump down. Wait, if we jump down, we can still grab that, right? I'm gonna go down first. I don't want to get past anything. All right. Do we want to read the story scroll? I'm not sure. Should we read the story scrolls or listen to them, I guess? And my laptop's lagging, so I can't see my chat on the laptop. That's kind of annoying. What's up, Pillar Master? How you doing? Yeah, the stream is 90 degrees tilted. Uh, I don't know why, but my assumption is that it's tilted because I'm streaming on my phone. Well, tablet. Since I'm streaming on a tablet or phone type device, it automatically like thinks I'm trying to stream in a phone oriented format. So it just tilts it for phone users to be able to watch as well. But I don't want it to be tilted and I don't have a fix to it. So that's kind of annoying. All right, let's jump down. Oh, wait. I don't care. I guess I'll just claim the chest anyway. All right, what's down here? Oh, wait. Dang it. Hopefully I can go back up after this. I think I missed some stuff up there.
Defeat all the enemies in here to open this gate.
All right. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy for going back twice, right? If I do this whole chompy thing twice, I get a trophy, I'm pretty sure. You'd expect Eyebrow to punch way slower, but he punches really fast for a giant. All right. Now I'm gonna go this way and try and enter again.
Hey, up here, Skylander. Just use those bounce pads. Come on. Use this bounce pad to reach the top.
Wait, is that a giant exclusive trophy? Because only giants can pick that rock up and redo it. So I guess it is. I can literally just walk into him and kill him. All right, do we get a trophy for that or do we have to wait till we beat the level? Either we have to wait till we beat the level. Okay, my chat's back up. What is the perfect hat for each Skylander that stands out? I'm not sure. Every time I have a Skylander, I try and put a perfect hat on for them, but it's kind of hard to find one that matches every single one.
We've got to hurry, please, before we're seen.
Oh, no, I haven't seen your drawing of Flameslinger. Where did you post it? Did you post it on your community tab? Where did I push Room Boom? Oh, he's right there. All right, let's go on to the life element. Are there even elemental gates in this game? I feel like there's still elemental challenges like how they were in Spyro's Adventure. I wouldn't really call this an elemental gate. Plus, I feel like most of the gates, if not all of them in Giants, are really short. I feel like they only really become elemental gates until Swap Force. At least in the console versions. The gates get established in Giants on the 3DS, but I wouldn't really call these elemental gates on this version. Can I shoot that thing down? There we go. It's hard to actually hit it though. Nice. For some reason, even in the life area, it shoots undead choppies. Makes zero sense, kinda. I wish you could use the PS3's 6-axis feature to shake the chest open like you can in the Wii version. Dark Spitfire with the top skull hat is pretty cool. Okay, Sonic, I'll check it out soon then. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, it's the Conkertron. Alright, I kind of want to switch to Bouncer, but we have to go to it first to get the air gate down. Should we do Sonic Boom, Swarm, or Jet Vac, guys? Now this is more of a like actual area with a fun thing to do in it. It's still pretty short though. I wouldn't say it's worth buying a Skylander specifically just to do. Alright. And my chat disconnected from my laptop. Sonic Boom. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I hate Sonic Boom. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can't stand Sonic Boom. I will say she has a really tragic backstory, though. Like I feel like they really tried when they were writing her backstory. I just don't think she's fun or that good in the actual game. Plus, she has a flying attack, so that's always kind of annoying. I always put that giant flower hat on her head, though. I feel like it matches her really well. Don't have it unlocked, though. At least this gives increased armor. I guess that makes sense. Which path is better for Sonic Boom? What just happened? I hope it's working. I think everything is working. Okay, thank you. That's good. Don't know why that happened. My only assumption is because I'm upstairs, so my internet's pretty bad right now. And because I'm live streaming, that can mess with the internet. Glad it's back on now, though. Also, yes, I think you should make a Supercharger Pop Fizz custom.
Unauthorized network behavior is not allowed.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. The Conkertron is so cool. Also, that was kind of a crazy voice crack. Okay. Legendary treasure. Is that a paint job? Okay. That actually seems like it will be a really cool one. You'd expect Bouncer to be faster, though. He literally has a wheel. You'd expect him to have some type of movement attack, especially considering most of the Giants already do have movement attacks. There's nothing back here? All right, send this level.
Yes, thank you. You have given us hope. Perhaps now, with the help of the Skylanders, we can finally bring down the Archeans so all of Skylands can be free.
All right. First chapter over. Time of the Giants. We missed an area? All right. At least we're close to having all 3 stars.
You see, Master, that was only the beginning of a great battle. For the invasion of the Archean Empire had already spread far and wide. To truly stop them, the Giants had to face the Robot King and remove the sword.
This cutscene is so cool. This is probably my second favorite Skylanders fighting cutscene. They said screw everyone else and started jumping him, bro. That's so much aura, bro. That's tough.
The evil robot legions fell silent.
I wish there was a function that told you how long you use each Skylander on a save. I thought that really would be a cool function, but isn't there like a feature like that in Swap Force? Am I mistaken, or doesn't Swap Force tell you how long you spent on a Skylander? Maybe I'm wrong, though. I do wish that was a feature for every game, if so, though.
It is your finding them that has summoned me. Something evil is stirring. Skylands needs your help. But fear not, Portal Master. You will not be on this adventure alone. Behold!
Portal of the Glove. Oh, it's the ruins from Spiral's Adventure. I actually really like that detail. That's really cool. Golden Ship. How many games was the Dread Yacht in? It was in Giants for 3DS and console. It was in Swap Force for the 3DS. It was in Swap Force for the It was in Swap Force for the console, but it wasn't a game for long. 4 games, I think. I don't think, did it appear in Trap Team? Probably not. I haven't played Swap Force in 4 years. Yeah, I was gonna say that's crazy, but I haven't played Swap Force in over like probably 10 years. I can't wait to get Swap Force again. It's only like $10 for the PS3. Obviously, the graphics won't be as great as it is on PS4, but the PS4 version is $100. So I feel like it's better to just settle for the lower graphics and frame rate because it's only $10. Now the Wii version, that's not justifiable though. The Wii version looks terrible.
First, let myself off to take a
That makes sense, Portal Master. I hope you can play it again sometime soon, though. The Ruins is actually a really cool hub world. Now that I have a PS3, I can play Spyro's Adventure for the first time. I never got to play Spyro's Adventure as a kid. Now I could just buy it again eventually. Now I could just buy it eventually, and I'll get to play it for the first time. This level is so peak. All right, now we're on chapter 2.
What do you expect to find around here?
Oh, you can find a lot of things around here, Kelly. Maybe even love.
Crazy parallel park. Flynn is a murderer. Yeah, it's better than the Wii.
First thing we need for our trip is probably the most important thing. Yeah, I get myself, of course, but because of a misunderstanding, I'm not really allowed to set foot on this island. Hey, it's a long story.
Yo, Flynn low-key is just a felon. Everywhere he goes in this game, he's not allowed to go. This dude is literally a criminal. Giants on the Wii U is peak, though. That's like the definitive, like playing Giants on any Wii console is like the definitive version or definitive way to play it. Giants and Spyro's Adventure are the best to play on Wii, but I got a PS3 instead of a Wii because I can play every single Skylanders game on here. So it's kind of like, obviously I want to play the first 2 games, especially at their peak versions, but I still want to be able to play Swap Force and Trap Team with good graphics, or at least semi-good graphics. So I chose a PS3. Plus, I get a pretty wide selection of games on the PS3 regardless. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer how they did the fire in the OG games. I prefer this way of the fire than how it is in Swap Force and Imaginators. Well, in all the games after Swap Force other than Trap Team. Plus, for some reason, they made it really hard to control Flameslinger with his Flame Dash in the later games. I wouldn't necessarily call it a nerf, but it's kind of like trying to drift with a bad car. His turning is just really bad in the other games. All right.
Yeah, this ship is pretty great, but it's about to get a whole lot.
I play Spyro's Adventure all the time as a kid. That's a W. I didn't know I could play SSA with a Wii disc on my Wii U before for so many years, and now I know the story of it. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that, like, consoles really need to support backwards compatibility more. I feel like Xbox is one of the few consoles that actually supports really far backwards compatibility. Even if you can't get Xbox games on a disc, you can still play OG first Xbox games on the Xbox Series S and X. Now, PlayStation, PS3 games aren't even backwards compatible on the PS5. Only PS4 games. And PS4 isn't backwards compatible in general. And a lot of Nintendo consoles had to digitally add backwards compatibility through their shop. I just don't get why consoles really don't try and do the backwards compatible stuff. Like, you'd think it would make them less money, but no, it makes them more. Like, somebody wants to play a PS3 game on their PS5, they'd still buy the PS3 game, and they could still sell them at actual retail places.
I have learned to speak your language much better. I am also here to grant you amazing upgrades. I can convert gold.
Yes, if you're playing on PC. If you're playing on PC, I'm pretty sure you can adjust the bloom and stuff and all that. Actually, Skylanders is making a mod. He's making a mod to increase the graphics. He's doing a remastered for every Skylanders game. But yeah, I don't think so on console. On a PS3, the only like resolution changing options you have is obviously the regular resolution, which the max is smoothness, or at least the quality for a few games. Overall, there's not that much options for most consoles to actually change the graphics. Only on PC. Good. Down here. Flamesling almost has 10k. For now, I'll play Tree Rex. Oh god. This is my fully upgraded Tree Rex, which you'd think is good, but he's on the trash path. He's on the laser beam path. Think this path, the top path is way better. At least I got the woodpecker pal. He has a lot of gold. I guess I'll use Tree Rex when it comes to talking to the orc for like skips and stuff. All right, now we can just break all of these instantly since we're playing as a giant. Okay, nothing's over there. Why is Tree Rex the giant of greed?
In areas that match will give them more power and experience.
All right. Undead. You'd expect it to be life or earth here. Undead, though? That doesn't really add up. My stream crashed again. This is so inconvenient. Next time I'll try and stream downstairs and see if that helps. Okay, we found another legendary treasure. Propeller pilot house roof. Okay, we're getting a lot of money, but no one to use it on. Which giant do I have that isn't fully upgraded? I guess Stumpback. What's up, Pinkia? How are you doing? All right. Yeah, Thumbback isn't fully upgraded, so we can actually just use him for now so we can give him the gold. There we go. Thumbback is so good in the OG games. They nerfed him in super, like his swap force, by giving that weird hit stun stuff. He's way better in the OG games. Plus, it feels like his whirlpool attack is actually useful now. And it doesn't feel like enemies can just get away easily. See? It's so much easier to land in this game. Facts. All right. I love throwing the rocks. It makes the giants feel more important. Why is that house glowing? I just destroyed it for no reason. I like that Thumbback's actually pretty fast. Since you can just do this. Why are they running from me? Nah, get over here. Giants has such an iconic style. Like, most of the levels feel really warm, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of the levels in Giants have a warm feeling to them. Glad to hear that, Pinkia. Hey, some ramen. Nothing else in here, though. What about this one? Okay, a key. I like that Thumbback's lore goes hand in hand with the 3DS game. Like, if anybody thinks the 3DS games aren't canon, I just tell them that Thumbback is literally linked to the 3DS games. I don't know why people think the 3DS games aren't canon, though. I feel like they made it really obvious that they are canon. All right, I don't want to throw it at the draw archer. I want to throw it at you. I was about to say, did I airball? Yeah, Sonic. I think you really should make the Dark Edition Pop Fizz. I feel like that would be really cool. All right. One thing I will say, like, a lot of enemies return in Skylanders games after the game they're introduced in. A lot of the Giants enemies didn't come back after Giants. All right. Another chest. Think this makes almost all of them. We're probably missing like one. Actually, are there no elemental gates in this level? What the heck? I don't think I've seen a single elemental gate this level. Are there any gates here? All right. And there should be a story scroll up here, right? Yep. People call you Pinka? I don't know. Honestly, that doesn't really, like, your name has an I in it, so I just say Pinkia. All right. That's 2 keys. This the end of the level? We bring the Oracle with us on our ship, I'm pretty sure.
I understand that you're in the market for an engine. That's normally quite expensive. However, I will give it to you for 1 gold coin, provided I can accompany you on your ship. Do we have a deal? Excellent. Let's have a look.
Yeah, we'd be scamming ourselves.
The engine is pretty much free, but
We'd be scamming ourselves if we didn't buy the engine. All right, cowboy hat, plunger head, and Koofy hat. All right, let's get the engine.
all right. You're selling us this engine for 1 gold coin? Indeed. And if you wish to purchase more high-quality merchandise, please come visit my store, which I shall be setting up on this very ship, per my agreement with the Skylander. What? You're putting who in the what now?
Okay.
All right, once I get 2 different supercharger pop fizz, I'll make the dark edition pop fizz and a punch pop fizz 1.
Think our navigation system might be broke. Says we're smack dab in the middle of the truck.
Ooh, that would actually be really cool, Sonic. That actually sounds really cool. Plus, I love Punch Pop Fizz anyway. It would be cool to see more versions of him.
If we're gonna find that hermit, we might want to
Like, I know Love Potion Pop Fizz is kind of a Punch Pop Fizz for the series, for the Trap Team Pop Fizz, but I don't count it. Somebody making a custom of the Series 4 Series 3 Frenzy Pop Fizz by making them a Punch Pop Fizz would actually be really cool. Also, can we appreciate how smoothly the levels transition in this game? Obviously, most games it's just like a loading screen and then you make it to the level and stuff, or a cutscene. But in this game, the cutscene comes before, and then you just get off of the ship and go into the level. And you can go back to the ship. I think that's really cool. And it makes the levels feel like, it makes it all feel smooth, like it's actually all happening at once. Thumbback is really strong. Plus, his far range for a melee Skylander is really nice. He doesn't really need a projectile. All right, Monster Masher. All right, who can we throw this at? All right, that guy. Oh, there's 3 of them. Dang, it hit everyone. Something's down in there for sure. I want to pick everything up, though. All right, who are you?
What the? Where? What? These mines are dangerous enough without you sneaking up on me like that. But if you insist on putting yourself at risk, there's some kind of mystical hat in there. I heard it's got special powers. Anyway, back to sleep.
All right. Oh, finally a gate. There hasn't been one throughout the whole level. I was getting kind of confused. All right.
The beam is supreme.
I mean, I feel like that would be pretty cool, but also kind of disappointing. Like, if I was buying it off of eBay, that would be crazy. That would actually kind of make me mad. But if I bought it from someone like Rainstorm Riddles, where I knew it was gonna be a custom, I think it was really cool. All right, they brought back the mining mechanic, or you can just break them, I guess. Can I even use the pickaxe? I swear I pressed every button, and it's not even moving. I guess I'll just break them all. Eight seconds? Where am I even supposed to bring this to in 8 seconds? Am I just supposed to use it to break those? I guess so. We need a key. Alright, I didn't miss anything weird, did I? I guess I will take a bomb though. It would take a while to do this manually. Alright. Then we go up there, I'm assuming. I know Prison Break's dirt poor on upgrades, so I need to upgrade him as well. Alright, what's in here? Is that a chest? Yep. I will say, it feels like in all the Vicarious Vision games, you make way more money. I feel like in the games for Toys for Bob, when you're just playing through the story mode, you get way less money throughout levels. And chests give you way less money too. Right. Is something right here? Or is it just... Okay, the key is right here. Go back onto the level. All right, see, what we can test the difference here. How much do I get for this pile of treasure? Bet not even 100. If that was like an actual chest or anything else in a Vicarious Visions game, I feel like you would get at least 100 or 200. Whoa, why did my chat just randomly start going off with Skylander catchphrases? Either my laptop was lagging or y'all just started putting those all of a sudden. Wait, where do I put the key again? Over here, right? The Dark Edition Pop is do you think I should make a custom of? Let me think. Who would make a good custom? I think you should try and make a custom with like Sprocket or Terrafin. Oh yeah, I have my custom Sprocket here with me. I never got to show that. I never showed this Sprocket off in a video yet, but this is Sprocket. I don't have a name for her yet, but I just assume, like, based off of the color scheme I used, I just call her Stealth. Like, that's a stealth outfit, I guess. All right, we finished this gate, so I can show off the Sprocket now. So yeah, this is my custom Sprocket. Obviously, with the camera quality and all, it doesn't really look like anything. It's hard to tell what it looks like. And there's no lighting in here. So if you can't tell, it's black and green, and she has a green visor on and everything. It's pretty hard to see though. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I don't know when they started adding like top fans or top level like XP system to my streams, but for some reason now there's an XP system on my live streams, and Pakia's first place right now. So that's really cool. Also, I think Sprocket's overhated. To be fair, I've only ever played her in Imagineers and Superchargers. In those games, she's actually pretty good in. And this is one of my first times playing her in Giants, other than like the 3DS version. So I guess today we'll see if she lives up to the negative comments. If I am gonna assume she's actually bad in Giants because they buffed her in Imagineers and Superchargers. So I'm just gonna assume she's actually terrible in this game. I don't have Sprocket or Terrafin, bro. Just choose a random Imaginaries or Superchargers. Okay. Okay. Then I think you should make a custom of Ambush. Yeah. Actually, no. I think you should make a custom of Tri-Tip or Barbella. I really like the Earth Senseis. Also, there's something under here. But yeah, I think you should make a custom of Tri-Tip or Barbella. If you have them. Oh, there's the Fire Gate. All right, I don't want to go Flame Slinger since I already played him for a tiny bit. I guess I'll go Hot Dog since he's a new core from Giants. All right, first Fire Gate. This is pretty cool. Is that the whole thing? There's no way that's the whole gate. I'm sorry, but if this is the whole gate, elemental gates and Giants suck. Trash. They're trash. W hat, though. I love putting this hat on Skylanders. Especially Earth Skylanders, since most of them are made out of rocks or have armor on them. Bro, there's no way that's the whole gate. Imagine you're a kid or a parent in 2012 and you bought this game for your kid, or you're a kid and you received this. And you only got a Life Skylander with the starter pack, an Air Skylander with the starter pack, and a Undead one. And you say, oh, well, this level has a Fire Gate in it. Let me buy a Fire Skylander for $10, and you get this. What are the elemental gates in this game? This is terrible. There's no way. That's actually pathetic. That was the whole gate. Thank God Swap Force actually made their gates fun. I'm not gonna lie. I think gates in John. I think the.
This is a winged sapphire.
Okay, I can skip that. I already know what this is. All right, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think the elemental gate. Well, the elemental challenges in Spyro's Adventure and the elemental gates in Giants for the 3DS are better than the elemental gates on Skylanders Giants for the console. Which I shouldn't even be saying. This is a full, like, AAA console that has full official games that aren't portable. There's no way a gate should be that short and lazy. What's up, Glitchy? How you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, Hothead Soul Gem. I already have his Soul Gem unlocked, and I already bought it, but still good to collect. Plus, I need I want to 100% the game anyway. The live stream is buffering because it's either lagging or it's because I'm using my phone. Hopefully, it doesn't crash again, though. Dang it, man. I need a better way to stream this game. I need to buy a splitter. I need to save up to buy a splitter so I can just stream on my laptop. Was I already down there, or is that something else down there that I didn't get? I think I didn't get that. Let's see. I can't even drop down there. Then what was glowing down there? All right. That's kind of weird. We're probably not going to get 100% on this level for the first try. Well, obviously, I took too long. Yeah, exactly. If I can get a splitter... If I could get a splitter to connect my PS3 to my laptop and then download something like OBS, I feel like that will work. Plus, I'd be able to have overlays, which I can't do on PlayStation 5. So I'd actually be able to have overlays. All right, we probably missed something that's down here because I don't know how to get down there. And I definitely took too long, so I didn't do the speed run for this level. But other than that, I think we explored everything else. So we should be pretty close to getting 2 stars. Yeah, I use an Ethernet cable on my PS3. I'm just upstairs in my sister's room right now. So I can't really use my Ethernet cable. I use it when I'm downstairs, but my dad's asleep right now, so I don't want to wake him up. All right. Hi-Hat's actually really good, especially for battle mode. All right, that should be the end of chapter 2. Yes, I know Crankcase Gaming.
Wow.
Why?
Better than when I tried it.
Wait, you went after this compass before?
What? Like I told you, it was a lucky star. Point is, it's ours now, so I say we set course for the chocolate ocean.
Flynn, we've got a hermit to find, remember? It's time we get this little road trip on the road. Shall we weigh anchor?
Hey, we're about to meet Brock. Rumbletown is such a peak. Found everything and had no live wheel and cleared in the time challenge. So that's nice. All right, but yeah, for Rumbletown, we'll run all melee Skylanders. So let me get all of them real quick. We can have Eyebrow, Sprocket, Stump Smash, drop them. Stump Smash,
Explore the ship some.
Voodoo, Stealth Elf, Fright Rider. That should be all of the melee Skylanders I have next to me. All right. Hopefully we can buy some skips from the orc real quick. Where'd he go? Oh wait, he's in here, right? Or no, he's in the top room. Where did Flynn find people to help work on his ship, bro? And my chat's not working. What the heck, bro? Hey, the lock puzzles. These are iconic. I like that they made these lock puzzles in Swap Force on the 3DS. Obviously, they don't run nearly as smooth, but still, it's really cool. All right, what do you have? Let me buy some skips. Ooh, a heroic. What the heck? A heroic challenge. All right, I don't want to buy any of those yet. I definitely want to buy. The Hothead is maxed out, so I don't need any money on him. I could just buy all of these for now. A whole bunch of lock puzzle skips. Let's open this real quick.
I've got my eye.
Yeah, no, I hate motion sickness because I'll get in a car feeling completely fine. If I pull out my 3DS or start playing a game on my phone, well, no, it's way more prominent on the 3DS. If I'm playing on my 3DS in a car, I start feeling motion sickness fast. And that sucks because it's a portable console. Of course, I want to play it while I'm in a car ride or something, or while I'm on the go. But just playing it like that makes me sick fast. Too bad my 3DS is broken now, though, so I can't get motion sickness from it anymore. All right. Does Swarm need the money? Well, he needs it for his soul gem, but who else could use it better? I feel like Chop Chop might need it. Oh yeah, this is my custom Chop Chop as well. I didn't show him off either before. Once again, since he mainly has a dark paint job, it's really hard to see it. So I have to make a video actually showing off my customs, because most of them are pretty dark, so you can't see them through the live stream camera.
Roll mice and dice.
Saying ill to sleep is kind of crazy.
Not my power, please.
Okay. I feel like the OG games fit Chop Chop style way more. Like he looks great and he still plays well in the Vicarious Visions games, but I feel like Toys for Bob did him way better. He just feels way better to play in this game. At least so far. All right, what was I gonna do? I guess that's it. Let's go on to the level then. Oh wait, I think we need to hear about heroic challenges first before we could go on to the level.
If you're looking for a way to... All right.
No, I didn't want to click that. I wanted to click no. There we go.
Ready? No problem.
Man, the menus for Skylanders Giants and Spiral's Adventure are so nostalgic. Oh, Wing Sapphire. All right.
Alrighty, looks like we're just about arrived at our destination. Ready to go find this hermit fella?
For sure.
Alrighty then. Of course, we're gonna need to take that diggity to get down to the surface. It's a tight fit, but we're all friends here, right?
Rumbletown is so peak. Brock is the GOAT.
So this is the town that hermit supposedly lives in.
Does anybody think it's odd that a hermit would live in a town?
Well, I'd stop and ask someone for you, but they're a little too friendly. Think I'm gonna set her down somewhere a little quiet. I'll tell you what, this place looks like it might be more your kind of scene. We'll meet up with you when you find the hermit.
All right. One thing about the start of this level is there's a lot of going back and forth. Good thing I started with Chop Chop though, since he's an undead. And there's an undead gate over there. All right. It's kind of weird. Chompy's only got their introduction cutscene in this third level. Those guys actually look pretty cool. All right, how do I play Chop Chop again? I need to remember. Getting used to the new controls for Skylanders Giants, old controls, actually. Getting used to the old controls in the original games is kind of weird. Like, everything just feels off. Because I'm used to the Vicarious Visions controls. All right, is there nothing down here? It's kind of weird. I was gonna say Flameslinger, but I can't pull off his accent. Who could I Terrafin, I guess. He has a fun voice to do. Can't like get used to it though. Actually, so many Skylanders. Wait, like that's the thing about collecting Skylanders. It feels like I'm so far from having every Skylander. But I also have over 100 Skylanders, and there's only 167. Like, I never get that. It feels like there's always so much more Skylanders to get, and yet I'm still coming up on the mark where I almost have all of them. Like, obviously I don't, but it's no more than 50 that I need now, because I definitely have over 100. So there's no way I'm weird.
No will to conquer.
I like that Chow Chop heals for killing enemies, but only 5%, only getting 5 health for killing enemies is kind of.
Mysteries lie in wait.
All right. Is there a bomb over here? I'm assuming. No, there's a key. Okay, I guess I'll go eyeball then. Where is he? Ambush is actually a really good choice. All right. I like the way this gate looks. Like it feels like they tried with this one a bit more than the others. Still very small. Like actually, it's a 2-foot gate. I don't have Sky Stones unlocked yet. I think the ghost characters in this game are really cool though. It's kind of weird. And I unlocked the hat I have on. Terrible stats, I'm not gonna lie. I want my top hat for eyebrow back. All right.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
I want to get lightning rod. That reminds me. I should really get lightning rod. I almost have every single SSA Skylander now. I only need a few. Okay, so that's what the key was for. Quickly, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he looks so goofy. Okay, so that's the life gate for sure. One thing I will say, the life gate actually feels good. The life gate they actually tried with. The life gate has a fun theme to it. It has a gimmick. It's actually a pretty long area that you can take more than a minute on. I like the life gate in this level. They actually tried with that one. The other gates though feel pretty lazy so far. There we go. Come on, get down here. Can I shoot you? Yup. There we go. All right, let's go to Stump Smash, I guess. Or Stealth Elf. Yeah, let's go Stealth Elf.
Silent but deadly. Let's take a peek.
All right. How do you get over here? I still don't know. Do I have to bring a block with me to push it in? No, that wouldn't work because none of these blocks go far enough.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger.
1,000 damage for pushing a block into someone? Okay, so I can bring this one here. There we go.
Skylanders of the light element are stronger in this zone.
I'm not sure. I thought Hugo was the one who reacted to whatever Skylander you use in Spyro's Adventure. Isn't there a Stealth Elf ambush in this gate? Stealth Elf is so good. Oh, that's her Wild Pow. That's actually really good. They did it way better than the 3DS one did. Also, I jumped down here by accident. So we have to go back. But yeah, I think they handled this Wild Pow better than the 3DS version. Although they are the same Wild Pow, technically, this one just feels way better to use. All right, here's the ambush. All right, 3 versions of myself. I like how they gave her a menacing undertone. Dang, 100 damage for that? I'm whoa, 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 whoa. I'm kind of getting cooked. I'm getting cooked by myself. I'm getting cooked by myself. Nah, that's not fair. Yo, nah, what am I supposed to do here? Go invisible, please. This is unfair. All right, we got one. And another. Okay, we got health for that too. So that's good. That was getting kind of close, I'm not going to lie. See, that's why I like this gate. They actually tried with this one. It's actually fun to play this gate. Feels like I kind of got my worth for getting a life Skylander to actually go through the bonus area. The others feel very lazy. All right, more of these guys. The treasure in the OG games is kind of so random. Like, why are so many pendants falling out? Okay. How do I get over there, though? Okay, never mind. I think I know. Why? There we go. All right. Bam. I'm so slow. I know what to do now. There's no way I just threw that thinking I was right. At least Stealth Elf is a fast Skylander, so I don't have to take long getting through here. Boom. Is there something back here? Oh, watermelon. Okay. All right, let's use a lock puzzle key to get this winged sapphire.
Did you see that?
All right, I think we have a 6% or 8% discount now for all of our upgrades. Should be an 8% discount, I think. All right. Like, I just know they exist, but how good are the actual elemental power changes? Elemental power changes. Like, what does 10 elemental power even mean? Obviously, it may be stronger, but like, what does it actually like focus on? Like, how good is 10 elemental power specifically? Swarm is pretty fast. I like that about him. Swish? Well, more of a backboard, but still. Right.
Well, look at what we have here. The Skylander. Oh, you lost or something? Wrong answer, pal. I'm Brock, and you're in Brockstown now. Boys, give this Skylander a warm welcome.
Brock is the GOAT, but we're still gonna have to put him in a pack, sadly. I love that attack. I'm not gonna lie, the swarm form is kind of useless. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, sure, it does 80, but I could just do that damage by attacking normally. What's the point in me using the swarm form?
Think you can beat Brock that easy? Wrong! Brock's holding all the cards. It's Brock knows who you're looking for. If you want that crazy old hermit,
I'm not sure. Was Brock in Skylanders? Holy voice crack, that was crazy. But yeah, I'm not sure. Was Brock in Skylanders Academy? I didn't watch much of Skylanders Academy other than when I was a kid. So I don't really remember if he was in it or not. I know there were Drogalias in the first episode, but I don't know if any of them were specifically Brock. All right, what's down here? A house. Something else is over there too. Okay, another house as well. Wait, what? 2 life gates in 1 level? Since when has there been more than 2 gates in a Skylanders game in general? Let alone 2 of the same element gates. That's kind of weird. I didn't expect that. Is this the first time that kind of things happened, or am I just not a cultured fan? Stump Smash is so cool. I will say I think his 3DS version is a bit better. Not like Nutwise attack, not Nut-Taka based. But like I feel like overall he is a bit more fun to play on the 3DS version because his run animation and his double jump and his comboing, it feels really satisfying. Plus, if I wanted to do a challenge one time where I went through Giants 3DS without taking any damage, obviously I failed it, but when I was using Stump Smash, I got pretty close to actually. I beat a few levels. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to do this and get a perfect score. No, I turned myself midair by accident. All right, yeah, I'm definitely not getting a perfect score for this. Never mind. We got a perfect score somehow. Right. Chest. I will say one thing about the console version is that's better is his actual Series 2 actually upgrades his look. I like that. The whole orange spike thing on the end of his thumbs are really cool. I think they help with his design. Because otherwise he doesn't have that much color in his design on his original Series 1 figure. This actually helps a lot with the look. But I think in 3DS Trap Team, they actually give him these and fix it. I'm not sure, though. Oh, what's up, Patrick? How are you doing? My fault. I didn't even realize you were here yet. I wasn't looking at the chat for a second. But yeah, how are you doing, Patrick? All right, we got 1 key. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for some reason, my channel has an XP system now. I don't know when it happened, but it's there now. It's pretty weird, but it's also kind of cool. But yeah, I think the way you gain XP points is and raise your rank is by talking and donating. And currently, I don't have a donation system because I don't have enough subscribers or watch time. So people get higher XP by chatting more. Stump Smash is really good. I love the level up things, how it makes your Skylander grow giant, have like a cool animation. I love those. Yeah, I said hi to Glitchy. Glad to hear you're doing good, Patrick. Oh yeah, since I have a PS3 now, I can stream Lego. Well, I can stream through my phone, but yeah, Now that I have a PS3, I could get Lego Batman 2 without needing PlayStation Plus. And I could get Lego Batman 3 without having a... I can get Lego Batman 2, 3. I can get Lego Marvel Superheroes. And I can also get Lego Batman 1. So those are a few Lego games I could get now to stream. But still, those are all around $20 games, and I don't have that money right now, so I'll have to wait a bit. I think I'm gonna ask to go to GameStop or my local game store in like maybe a week and see if I can get anything. Hopefully, though. It's not a guarantee I get to go, though. Shut up, Quigley. All right. Pancakes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. What are y'all opinion on pancakes? Specifically buttermilk pancakes. I'm not gonna lie. Buttermilk pancakes are a miss for me. They taste good sometimes. But most of the time, I just hate the taste of buttermilk pancakes. I can't stand them. And waffles are by far superior. If you ask me, waffles are superior and actually taste good. And people always bring up the fact that they're made with the same stuff. But I don't care. Waffles taste different because they're mainly crusted. And pancakes are mainly just fluffy. So yeah, they taste different even though they're made with the same stuff. So yeah, I prefer waffles over pancakes. And I don't really like buttermilk pancakes at all. Now, if we're talking whole wheat pancakes, I actually like those. I think whole wheat pancakes are really good. Or whole grain, I can't remember. Pretty sure, yeah. Wheat pancakes, I think, are really good. I actually love the way those taste. But I can't stand buttermilk pancakes sometimes. There's times where you'll catch me eating buttermilk pancakes and I'll be like, these are actually really good. But most of the time, you're going to catch me saying no. Exactly. They hold whatever you put in them. Waffles have squares. You can put jam in them. You can put like strawberry syrup. You can put regular syrup in them. And it actually holds it. And it doesn't get soggy fast. Like, obviously, they get soggy regardless, but they don't get soggy fast. That's a satisfying sound effect. Right. There we go. All right, guys, who should we switch to now? Also, a reminder, we're only playing melee Skylanders for this level. So who should we switch to now? I'm thinking a giant or like anyone else. Like, yeah. Stump Smash actually has really satisfying sound effects. What's up, Donut Lord? What kind of message is that? How are you doing though? Yeah, he's gotta be high. Gotta go weed eat, so BRB. W message. W message. All right, I think I'm gonna go Sprocket.
Fix is in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like butter on things that much either.
Think you can follow Brock that easy? Run!
Ooh, I wish Skylanders did cutscenes in that type of style more often. That was actually very cool. Oh, okay. But yeah, thank you for coming by. Another giant area. Yeah, Crusher's pretty cool. We haven't played him at all yet, I don't think. I'm not gonna lie, using your dad's head to kill enemies is kind of crazy. Like he's literally slamming his dad's head on the ground right now. Also, why does his dad have two faces? His dad's head is on both sides. To rocks in this game though. Like for some in the 3DS games, you kind of just instantly split into rocks, or at least way more fast. In these games, you have to charge it, and it kind of takes away from it being a movement ability, especially the use during combat. How do we get over here to break through this? Yeah, how do we get up on that thing? All right. I didn't mean to push that right there. All right. Some money, which sadly we don't need for Crusher, so I'm probably not gonna play him for too long. All right. What do I do now? So I can push these out to move back and everything. Oh. Definitely, he might be one of the best design-wise. He definitely has one of the best light core effects. Now we have to push this way. Wait, what? Why do I have to... What? That makes no sense. I should be able to push this forward so that I can walk past there. But it's not letting me. It's weird. Because I'm pretty sure that's how you get through the area, right? Oh. I have to get it through here first, right? Never mind. I'm confused. Oh, maybe I could just push those ones, that one, into that way. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, now it makes sense. Dang it, I should have just kept the one I had in its spot then. Now I have to go back down. This is why I don't like playing slow Skylanders. If I was playing Flameslinger, I could have just got it done a second time in 2 seconds. But now, I have to just slowly waddle my way back right here. And then go up. Can you stop following me? Don't fall off trying to kill a Chompy. There we go. Alright, we made it to this side now. Let's pick up a rock. I'm gonna throw him. Crusher does it with one hand. That's actually really cool. That animation looks really nice. Dang, these Chompies are kind of cooking us. Obviously, I left myself open while grabbing the rock, but still. Dang, I just one-shot them. Also, my chat disconnected from my laptop, so sorry if I'm not reading anything y'all are saying. All right, who should we play now? Well, if we're about to be on the boss fight, then I want to play Sprocket. Oh, what's up, Lewis? How are you doing? been a while. I've been looking at wait, what's back here? Okay, the orc. Well, I want to buy some more cheats from him then. Or at least skips. Yeah, I want to buy some more skips from him. I have all of Crusher's upgrades, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, how you been? I'm glad to hear you've been doing good. Can my chat on my laptop reconnect? It's hard to read through the tablet since I have it propped up. Okay, yeah, I have every upgrade. And my internet disconnected on my laptop. Please don't disconnect on my phone.
Yes.
Okay, don't want to buy that because that's kind of cheating. I'll buy some hats though. Actually, no, I can wait. Want to buy mainly these. All right, I think we have 10 cheats now. Yeah, I think we have 10 lock puzzle skips. I think my chat's reconnected. Yeah, my chat is reconnected. No, I haven't heard of Retro Slop. What is that? Yo, Sonic, you're always eating good, bro. You make me hungry every time. Me and RC aren't friends anymore? Wait, why aren't you and RC friends anymore? Hey! All right, main thing with Sprocket is you want to consistently have your turrets up before you're in a fight. Because that way the enemies will get distracted by them and you'll be able to place more. I will say turrets being able to get 2-shot is kind of disappointing. But they did buff it in Imagineers for a reason. Oh, they're starting to spawn a lot. Good thing I can push a lot of them off the map with my mines. All right, now we just have to fight Brock, and he doesn't have that much health. He doesn't have that big of a health bar, so hopefully we can get him down pretty easily. He does have a really strong block attack that does almost 200 damage, so we can't really afford to get hit. Is this turret not gonna go after him? Okay, he's focused on the turret. That's good. Okay, if he just stays focused on the turret the whole time, there shouldn't be that much of a threat. What the heck? Was that a glitch? Why did Brock just die out of nowhere? Either that was a glitch or Sprocket's turrets just do a bunch of damage. What moaning voice lines are there in Skylanders, Pinkia? Lewis, are you still here? All right. We almost got everything in the level, so that's good. I thought we found the soul gem, though. Wasn't the soul gem hotheads? I thought we already got that. That took 25 minutes. Holy. And we missed a good amount of areas. All right.
Boy, are you sure it's safe to talk here? They're all around us, you know. The clouds.
Yeah, listen, you were told you saw something really important. So, what's up?
Yeah. The clouds.
Yes, I think you are.
Always listening, always watching.
Relax, okay? Clouds aren't out to get you. Please just tell us what you saw.
All right, okay. I'll tell you. There I was, finishing up my book on the dangers of clouds. Breezy cloud, just a working title, mind you. When I look up and see the clouds becoming all electrified, doing some kind of suspicious swirly war dance. And then it happened.
High volt, what does that even mean? Actually, not mine. W joke. W joke. Peak joke.
Was that ugly little villainy?
Best joke I've ever heard.
The one who's always trying to take over Skylanders. Chaos.
I think my stream is back on.
Robot? That's a bad combination. Any idea where they were headed?
All right, sadly, y'all missed the rest of the cutscene, but it shouldn't matter too much.
What are we waiting for? We've got to get there first and stop him.
Hold on there. Only Archean robots can get to the board. But I happen to have one. Parked it in the frozen wastelands, I did. Just gotta go and get it.
We're picking up a robot?
All right, I think we're gonna end stream soon because we did 3 chapters, and I don't want to finish most of the story in one stream. Plus, this game has a bit more levels, I guess, than Imaginator, so it should probably take like 5 parts or 9 to finish the story mode. But if we're doing 3 chapters per stream, I'm not sure. If we do 3 chapters per stream, we could probably beat the game in like 5 streams. I think Sprocket is maxed out. I don't think she needs any upgrades. Okay, yeah, she doesn't. I still don't know how Brock died that fast. There's no way her turrets were that strong. He kind of just died and then boom. It was weird. Let's see it. Oh, Brock's on our ship now. That's cool. Okay, so the vault increases every time you do it. So every time you do the vault, it just goes up by more. Until I guess you've done every 8 element and you can't do it anymore. I'm gonna assume. I'll call you Pinkia. All right.
Hey, you finally. Wait, don't tell me. You already know about the Skylanders Arena Rumble Club, huh? Hey,
Why is Persephone just flying right there like that? That looks so awkward. All right, so those are arena battles as well. So that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I kind of missed the whole like pirate theme. I like that you were building a whole crew throughout the story. Even though everybody in the story didn't really want to be on your crew except for a few people, you were still building it up by having them on the ship and everything and helping you throughout the story. And they kind of just dropped that once you hit Swap Force, which makes sense. It wasn't in the same area. But they also kind of dropped it in Trap Team as well, which is kind of unfortunate. All these characters are pretty iconic. It would have been cool to actually see a full crew formed. Oh, so this stream is going to get deleted or something? That's kind of stupid and unfortunate. But yeah, all right. I'm going to end stream here since we... Oh, I forgot about up here. But yeah, I'm going to end stream here since we did 3 chapters. Which level is next? Are we going to Glacier Gully next, or is that chapter 5?
I'm just about
No. Well, whatever level is next, we're going to be doing that next stream and probably 2 other levels. So yeah, thank you all for coming by. Yeah, all right. Thank you all for coming by. Have an extremely great day or night, depending on where you live or when you're watching this. Stream Collects out. Peace.